We start preparing the dough by adding the ingredients into the mixing bowl. Mix them well, then create a well in the center for the warm milk. Attach the dough hook and start kneading the dough for around 5 minutes. You can also knead it by hand, however, it may take a bit longer and require some effort. Once the dough comes together, we can start incorporating the softened unsalted butter, a little at a time. Continue to knead the dough for further 3 to 5 minutes or until it passes the window pane test, which means to stretch the dough thin enough to see the light through without it tearing. Just like this. Now the dough is ready. Gently transfer the dough to an oiled bowl and cover it with cling film for its first proof. To help the dough double in size during its first rise, I place a glass of hot water in the oven to create a cozy environment. This may take between 1 and 2 hours. For the crispy coffee topping, let's dissolve the instant coffee in the hot water and whisk the egg first. We will start by softening the butter. Use a spatula to mash it until it's smooth and creamy before adding the sugar. When they are well incorporated, use a mixer to beat the mixture until pale and fluffy. To ensure the beaten egg mixes evenly, we will add it in 2 batches. Add in the cooled coffee mixture and mix until combined. Don't worry if it looks like it's curdling, it will all be smoothed out with the flour in a moment. Gently sieve in flour and salt to help break up any clumps and ensure they are evenly distributed. Fold them in until everything is well mixed. Transfer the batter into a piping bag and secure it with a rubber band. If you are not ready to use it, store it in the fridge until it's needed. Sprinkle some flour onto the proofed dough and punch the air out. There's just something incredibly satisfying about giving the dough a few good punches. You have to try it. Then transfer the deflated dough onto the work surface and start kneading it until smooth. Cover it with cling film and let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, line a baking pan with parchment paper. Uncover the dough and divide it into 6 equal pieces using a kitchen scale for accuracy. Start working with one piece. Gently pull the sides down and pinch the bottom to create a smooth surface. Place it on the worktop and use your palm as a guide to gradually shape it into a ball. Just like that. So cute. We will let the shaped dough rest for 10 minutes. This allows the gluten to relax before moving on to the next step. To avoid the butter leaking during baking, I freeze the butter in advance. Gently flatten one ball by hand. Place 1 cube of frozen butter in the center and leave up the edges. Pinch them together tightly. Finally, shape it into a ball again. When they are done, cover and proof them on the countertop between 1 and 2 hours, or almost doubled in size. When the proofing is about to be completed, start preheating the oven. After the second proof, here's what they look like, airy and fluffy. To have an even layer of coffee topping, cut a small hole at the top of the piping bag and start piping swirls about 3/4 of the surface of the bun. Make sure there isn't any gaps in between. Let's try one. These slightly sweet with a salty and buttery center coffee buns are next level delicious. Enjoy them with a cup of coffee for a delicious morning treat, or savor them with a warm cup of tea in the afternoon. Every bite is pure happiness. You have to try this recipe at home. Mission accomplished.